Hello YouTube, this is John with CloneForge, and yeah, this is a Minecraft Let's Play video. For those of you that don't know what Minecraft is, it's basically this awesome sandbox game that you're free to do whatever you want. There's also a survival and creative mode. Creative, you have infinite items, you can't die, etc, etc. You just build with it. But what we're going to be doing is survival mode, which we're going to actually play in hardcore, which means if I die, I die. So I will need to build a shelter and thrive, and eventually I want to actually beat the game, which is killing a dragon. But to do that, we need to build a shelter, explore, and gather materials. So, let's generate the world. Alright, the first thing you really want to do in this randomly generated world is you want to harvest some wood so you can make other tools to harvest other objects with, like cobblestone, for example, you want to harvest, and coal. And basically everything else requires a tool to harvest. Now what I'm doing now is I'm going to convert these into wooden planks by just putting them up there and clicking on the, I guess the product box. And now I'm going to craft myself a workbench and some sticks. And then if I put the workbench down, I get 9 crafting squares instead of 4, which means I can make a lot better of stuff. Like, for example, a wooden axe. Which, by the way, if you notice it, you kind of draw out what you're making. And then you just put that in your inventory, and you have it. And now I'm going to beat down this crafting table so I can get it back. And that's pretty much the general mechanics of the game. I mean, it's a lot more complicated than that, but you beat stuff and you receive materials. It's pretty awesome. Now, we're going to be gathering some wood so I can build myself a shelter. Alrighty. So yeah, another thing about this game is that there is 3 different worlds for every world that you spawn. There's the Nether, which is, you know, the equivalent to a hell kind of world, or, you know, pretty much a hell. And there's also what's called the End, which the only way to get back from the end is to actually beat the game. Which to get to the end, you need to really gather a lot of different resources, especially when you're in hardcore survival mode. It takes a long time. But our first objective is to get some wood and to also build a shelter somewhere logical. Ooh, yay, sheep. We're gonna make a sword to kill the sheep, because the sheep are useful when they're dead, but not so much when they're alive. They just make annoying sounds. Always remember to get your crafting table back, because that's like the essential for everything in this game. Oh, you saw that little green orb that the sheep dropped? Those are experience orbs, and it's filling up that green bar down at the bottom below the hearts. Eventually, you'll get to see that you get to spend that on enchantments at the enchantment table. Ooh, coal. We need coal, so let's get coal. For that, we need a pickaxe, which you kind of just draw a pickaxe in your crafting bench. We should only need 1 pickaxe, though. I mean, that's not a ton of coal. So let's get the coal. Now see, coal we can use to make torches or smelt metals, which consist of gold and iron and all sorts of stuff. Also, I'm going to get a little bit of cobblestone just so I can have some to make a furnace. Oh, another thing is that block up there that's glowing is the sun. For those of you that didn't play Minecraft yet. And right now it's pretty much high noon, a little bit before, and the day usually lasts 7 to 8 minutes. So we've got about 4 more minutes until it's nighttime and all the zombies and stuff come out, which we don't like zombies. Zombies are bad for us. They like to eat our brains. Ooh. Okay. Found a nice little cave down here. We're gonna avoid that for now, though, because I have nothing but a wooden sword, which isn't much. So we're not gonna go in that cave. Not yet. Let's get a little bit more cobblestone. Okay. Let's get like 20 cobblestone. See that mountain over there? That's where we're gonna go to set up camp, because I like mountainous regions. I am from the mountains, so I like mountains. Wow, more coal. Okay, well, we don't need coal right now, but at least now we know where there's coal. No, I should hit these. Maybe I can get some seeds. There we go, there's some seeds. There's more seeds. More seeds, yay. Now those seeds I was getting, I can plant at a later date to have my own farm with. Nice little lake right here with water. This is sand. Sand's pretty cool. I like sand. You can make glass with sand. Yeah, I think I found where we're gonna settle for now. We are gonna settle right here. Yep, this seems like a good spot to settle. Let's make a torch though, so we can put a torch in there and friggin' make sure there's no zombies that are gonna creep up on us. Because zombies, even though it's daytime, they can spawn in the dark. And so can skeletons. But they just can't spawn in the day. Like they can't spawn out here until it's nighttime. Oh wow, I didn't get as much wood as I thought. Oh, we should be okay though. Right now I'm just gonna clear out a spot for a little house type thing. Just so I have like a little area to put the house. I'm actually putting it next to that cave on purpose, just so I have somewhere to explore, you know, to go get different ores and stuff like that. Most people like to build in the caves. I'm not a huge fan of that, but there's nothing wrong with building in the caves and using the cave itself as shelter. So, if you guys want to use a cave as shelter, feel free. Don't have to do what I do. iron ore right on the surface like that. That's pretty awesome. Oh yeah, gotta use a stone pickaxe or higher for iron ore. Certain things can't be gathered with wood objects, and certain things can't be gathered with stone objects. Isn't that sheep annoying? I think I should slay the sheep. I know, it's dark, but I'm gonna put a nice little light in here, a torch. And I'm also going to cut out this area so we can see outside. Put down my crafting bench. Make a furnace. And I'm actually gonna smelt this iron so we can have some iron. But that's about it for the first night. You guys, if you like the videos, please subscribe. And a few other things I was wondering is, do you guys like how the video sounds? Is my voice too quiet? Do I need to turn it up in Sony Vegas? And just let me know what you guys think of the video. Alright? Well, subscribe to CloneForge if you like it. Thanks for watching. Bye.